Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Welcome back to another episode of VidGamiac vs. Imports. Today we are doing another visual novel. We are playing Ever17, and just with any other visual novel, the first thing you want to do is you want to head into your options and then change the settings around. So make sure all of the checkboxes are exactly the way I have them in this video. So go through all of them, make sure that all the checkboxes are right. This way the game will allow you to fast forward, and not only that, the game will stop whenever you need to make a choice automatically, so you don't accidentally fast forward over any crucial choices. Once that's done, hit the B button and then select the left option, which is to save the options, and then just go to new game and let's start it up. So if you're new to the series, what this series of guides basically are is just the entire game in the background and a list of choices. Realistically, you don't need to watch the whole video. You just need to pause and make sure you write down all the choices and do them in the right order. If you do need a visual guide, the video is there. However, it is quite lengthy as the whole playthrough is included. But just make the choices in the right order. This game's choice system is fairly straightforward. It's just a list of 1, 2, 3, or 4 choices sometimes, and you just need to pick the right ones in the right order. Also, I have given you locations on where to save the game, so you can save yourself an additional 2 or 3 playthroughs. I think this game is about 5 playthroughs, and it should take you just under 3 hours to get all of the achievements or so. Each playthrough is about half an hour, and then with the save and load features, that will save you just a bunch of time, more or less. But anyways, you just pause the video, write the choices down. Video feed is in the background. It's basically just a fast-forwarded episode of the anime. A little background on this game. This game is actually part of the Infinity series, which is a Japanese series in Japan consisting of, I think, 5 games. And the Code 18 game that we played earlier as part of the series is part of it. It's the 5th game in the series, and this game is actually a remake of the 2nd game, and it came out in 2002 on Dreamcast and PS2. So there's your trivia for the day. But other than that, just make sure you get all the choices. I'll come back during any parts where I need to point out any specific details. But as always, enjoy the guide.
そうですか。そうです。
Alright, right about here is where you need to make your first save. And to bring up the save menu, what you want to do is you want to hit the X button, and then it should allow you to save. The good thing about this game is that everything is in English in terms of the menus, so you shouldn't have any trouble with like saving and loading, which is a good thing for us because there's been a lot of games where the menus are in Japanese and they've been very, very confusing. I've confused save and load so many times and have accidentally deleted crucial saves, but good thing about this game, you don't have to worry about it, and there aren't too many saves you need to worry about. There's only 3, and the first one is going to be obviously handled in this first playthrough. You just need to save after about 3/4 of the way through, and then it's like 10 more choices, and you should beat the game and unlock the first ending, and then we're going to load back from the save to save ourselves the first 3/4 of the game essentially, and that should save us just a bunch of time. But that's pretty much how the saving works, and I'll let you get back to the game. So once you get to here, the game should end. The text pretty much just stops. Which one do you want to hit the A button to finish the last line, and then a cutscene should appear, which is basically the end cinematic. Just hit start to skip it. You can actually skip it in this game, unlike many other visual novels that force you to watch. But you get the end title screen, and then this stuff, the infinity loop, which was also in Code 18. I'm pretty sure that's some important story element that I don't care about because I can't read Japanese. But you should get the achievement for beating the game for the first time. You get a second achievement, which is, I guess, also for beating the game for the first time. You get a bunch of gamer score and what have you. But the more important thing that you need to worry about is making sure that you do a system save. So you'll get this notice right here with two options. Pick the left option, which is going to be yes, you want a system save. That'll make sure that you save your progress, essentially. Once you get back to the main menu, go to continue and then go to load. Load up save number 1, and then you just need to play the last quarter of the game or so, making different choices, and those choices will be in the right side of the screen. So once again, pause the video in case you need those extra choices, but pretty much they're all the opposite of the previous choices. So with that, this is to get the bad ending, essentially, and this should take you like another 10-12 minutes, but you get another achievement for it, and it is part of the completion, which is what we're going for as our ultimate goal. Alright, the game should come to an end one more time. Remember to hit the A button to get past that last text box, and then hit start to skip the cinematic. Make sure you are system saving after every single playthrough. I'm not going to mention that after this point, because you should already know how to do that. It's common sense. That's going to be it for part 1. Don't forget to check back soon for more, and that's all there is to it.